There we go. Managed to click the right button. I'm running so late tonight. I'm all over the place. So well done, Chris, for getting Doctor Who. Doctor Who was a movie over here. It was a TV movie, but they showed it everywhere. As a matter of fact, when the Doctor Who announcement came out for the Peter Capaldi Doctor, they actually did that on TV and the cinema. So in this country, in the UK anyway, if there's an excuse to put it on the TV and the cinema, they will do. So that's why you see posters for everything. But I did like how Paul McGann holding that sonic screwdriver there does look like a Harry Potter poster. So a lot of you fell into that nice trap. So what a trick you tonight, because I never win these things. How the devil is everyone? I am running late tonight. And the reason I'm running late is because I've been doing a hell of a lot this week behind the Doctor Who and the electric toothbrush. I've been doing a lot behind the scenes. So let me tell you what's been going on. Last week, as a matter of fact, hang on, before I start, I can't get my what's the word I'm looking for? My rhythm until I've done this.
Let's give it up big time. Hello, Christian from Grantham. Now let's get cracking. Now
that's out the way, I'll be able to flow on, no problems at all. But basically, Bismarck Pack 8, it took me 1 week to film. 1 whole week of doing a build and doing a little bit of the build and filming and editing. Then doing another build another day, going back to the Bismarck, doing a little bit of filming. It took a whole week. And then on, what day did I release it? What day is it today? It's Thursday, Wednesday. I released it yesterday, didn't I? So I finished the turbine room yesterday. And then finally that video went up. So that was a nightmare. But on Monday we went to the chocolate factory in Bourneville, Cadbury World. And then when we came back, obviously the Knight Rider was waiting for me. So I wanted to get that build out as soon as possible. So I did the build and then that went up on Tuesday. I've had some more deliveries. I've had the R2-D2 and I've had Iron Man. So they're going to be on the channel next week. But I am going to be finishing the Enterprise. A lot of people have been asking that. Issue 12 of the Enterprise, that will be out on Monday. What was the other thing? There was one other big thing as well. Oh, the New York fire truck. I'm glad everyone is now... Hello, Craig. Craig Simflord. How's it going? I'm glad everyone's got their New York fire trucks on the way. You should have received an email. Most people have received an email now to say they're on the way. Now, you'll be pleased to know that video is going to be up tomorrow morning. But as a little teaser, I'm going to show you some of the parts tonight and show you what they look like, because that's going to be good. I also want to show you some of the behind the scenes stuff here as well, because I've got a new lamp. Now, I don't know if you remember, I said I was going to get a new lamp for the workstation over there, and there it is. This is a BenQ lamp. Now, these are quite expensive, but oh my God, they're good. That's this lamp here. Now, I'm going to demonstrate that, and I'm going to put that up on the channel on Saturday, so you can see what that looks like. I wanted a light just like the light I've got here, which is temperature controlled and stuff like that. And I didn't like that little flickering that I get on some of my videos sometime. And that light, I'm telling you, is going to last forever. But I want to create a sort of like a series of videos showing what I've done in the workshop, because I didn't get a chance to show you how to build a workshop because part work upgrades and Ian put me to that. I'm going to show you about some of the things that I've put inside the workshop. And the new lamp that I've got myself here, that's the first thing. And the second thing is this camera here. That's being changed, and I've got a new one coming next week, which means we're going to be having 4K 60 frames per second. So I'm going to look more beautiful than I already am. Now, the thing is, I haven't seen Mrs. World Away in the chat. She doesn't know I've ordered that. And it was about £140. So I'm guessing later on down the stream, I'm going to see that she's going to say hello and then say, what did you say? So, but I haven't told her. So that's coming tomorrow. So you'll probably see some of the changes in the video quality of just not my build, because I use camcorders for that, but from the webcams, I'm slowly going to start swapping them out. So I don't build on Thursday nights. Now, I was meant to do the Victory last night, but Mrs. World of Wayne was actually in a funeral yesterday in Essex. So I had to cancel the Patreon stream last night because she came back late. But there definitely will be one next week. So we'll get onto the Victory next week. All good. And Bernard Cribbins, I don't know what the context of that comment is, David, but I actually met Bernard Cribbins at the London Film and Comic Con. But I know he was in Doctor Who as well, so he's been in everything. And hello, Nigel T. How's it going? I think I've got some more Bismarck magazines coming your way soon. just so you know. I had the pleasure of meeting Robert Beveridge and his wife. And I'm hoping your wife's, I can't remember your wife's name. I'm sorry. I'm sure, I think it was Leslie or something. But look, it was really great meeting you. Robert came down all the way from Dundee. And he was stopping off at your neck of the woods, Nigel, over in Tamworth. And he came here. So it was nice meeting you. And thank you for the Kraken, which I am actually drinking tonight. I'm on the rum. I haven't been on the rum for a while. Oh, that's nice. Hi, Wayne. The first pack for the bus shipped out to me today, so waiting for it to come. So you'll get yours any day. Oh, that's the Route Master. Are the instructions up on the screen for that now? Stand by. I'm interested. Normally, when the instructions go on the Agora Models website, I know something's coming out soon. So let's have a look. Route Master bus. They are. Ooh. Oh, we're going to have a Route Master bus next week then, I'm guessing. Oh, that's going to be excellent. I'm just having a look to see what other new things are out. Pack 5 of the Leopard, we've done that, haven't we? Pack 6 of the the Zero, we've done that. Pack 8 of the Bismarck I've just done. The Cobra's finished. Terminator's finished. Super Snake's finished. Oh, right, so it's the Route Master. Wow. That's going to be great. I've been wanting to do that for a while, Raymond, to be honest with you, but I missed the boat with Hachette, so to being able to do it with Agora Models, that's going to be something else. At least Paul got his regeneration in the Ninth Doctor. Yeah, that's good, John. You know what? I put it on there because I think Spruverse is either going to join us later on or he's going to watch on demand. But I thought that would make him smile because obviously that's his little baby, the old Eighth Doctor Who film in 1996. So it's I thought that'd be a good one to go for. When are you doing the Route Master? Well, Pete, as soon as I was going to say as soon as I got the instructions, I can get working on it. But there you go. You're still waiting for your fire truck email. I've been getting a lot of emails today, Berg, saying people are getting them even over the pond. So I'm guessing you'll get one any day now. But that video will be up tomorrow morning, just so you know. BenQ lights are raised. Andrew, I took a risk. I did take a big risk on this. And it's got a very strange design, as you can see. Look at that. Big box as well. But it's just amazing. It's absolutely amazing. The light difference when I'm working over there, it's like, it's better than the one here. I'm thinking about swapping them out because you can change the temperature on it as well. And I want to demonstrate that on a video because when people are filming for their YouTube videos, I think light's one of them. Light and sound is the most important thing you can do. And I've been struggling, especially when I first got the workshop, as you see, with the flickering effects and what lights I can have on. I'm still struggling with this one because the cameras, I don't know if you can see, the problem with the C920 Logitech, which I'm using at the moment, is that it's fisheyed. So I'm nice and clear and sharp here, but if you look around me, everything's blurred around here. So I am in sort of like a focus fisheye. What the 4K will do, will open that out. It will have more depth, and my colour should look better as well. But we'll see. Oh, there we go. Look, Phil's in here. Hi, Phil. How's it going? Phil, the countdown was the 1996 Doctor Who today. So Lou says that it wasn't in the cinemas, so it didn't have a poster for it. But I'll put the poster up. So. Oh, it's all good. You've just finished my granddad's James Bond card. Had that for a long time. I would like to do the DB5. I've seen other people do it. I've seen the problems, but I'd like to see those problems for myself whenever they come around. What have I got on the list tonight? Let's have a look. So first thing, I've had a load of people tell me about this, which is great. But Craig Jackson, you've sent me the link recently. That Wearer, now I've put this in my Amazon store on the UK and the US site. And that's www.bit.ly/World of Wayne. If you're in America, it's the same, but just add US to the end of it. It's Wearer with the screwdrivers. You know, these things here. They've actually bought out an advent calendar this year. So you've got 24 days of Wearer products. And in there, you've got all sorts of things. You've got the screwdrivers, you've got the magnetizers, looks like you've got spanners there. I thought that was like a novel little thing for the model builder there, but that's in the Amazon store. I think it's $49.99 in the UK. I haven't got a clue what that equates to in the US.
Get cracking.
I think that was quite a funny little thing, having a tall advent calendar. They think of everything.
Let's give it up big time.
Oh, sorry, Christian. I've just noticed. I didn't turn you off. I've turned you off. I've just noticed. I was like, what's that noise? Every time I do your little jingle, Christian, I have to press a button to turn it off again, and I'm always forgetting. So tonight I blame the rum for that. I caught it though. I did catch it. So I've probably got 100 messages now telling me the jingle's playing again. Hi, Wen. Are you getting Facebook messages? I sent a couple of, and none came up on stream. No, Rachel, I'm not getting. Sorry, thank you for reminding me. With this new system I've got, as you can see, I've got comments down the bottom, but at the moment it will only link. Stand by a minute. Yeah, it will only link YouTube and Twitch. I can get it to link Facebook, but the problem with Facebook is that once you've started to stream, you can't change where these comments are coming from. And to put Facebook on now, I need to put the URL of the stream, which I don't have until I've started to stream. So that's a bit of a catch-22 really there. So yeah, I can only get comments on YouTube and Twitch. I can see Facebook comments, but they won't come up on the stream, Rachel. Okay. Wangan 280. Hey, Wayne, did you notice a lapse in shipments for the DeLorean build after they shipped the clear display case? Wangan, I did that about 3 years ago. Perhaps, was it 3 years ago? And there was delays all the time. The biggest delay we've got at the moment is the Ecto 1. I mean, does anyone know how far we are behind on that at the moment? I'm a little bit concerned about the Ferrari F40 as well, because some people are getting their new deliveries. I haven't even had payment taken yet. So I don't know what's happening there. I think I'll give them a ring tomorrow and find out what's going on. I haven't been to a Destination Star Trek event. I wanted to, Jacob, but I've just never been around to be able to do that. I think the only events I've been to, as I said, are Star Fury conventions and the Showmasters, London Film and Comic Con. So they're the ones. I remember the Peter Cushing, Doctor Who, Bobby. You're taking note of this, oh, so she was in here. Have I got to stay in here tonight? I need a new webcam, you know that. Just out of interest, does anyone have an honest spare R2-D2 binder? Craig, I never keep my binders, but saying that, with Fanhome, I don't think I've received any binders yet. So I would say you could have them, but I haven't received any. So there you go. It's expensive, Steve, but I can see why. I mean, they're fully metal, and the weight of it is amazing. I'm telling you. But you'll see that on Saturday. I've got to film it yet, so it's all fun. Yeah, Wayne's in trouble taking notes. I'm always in trouble. Thursday night stream. If I'm not in trouble, I've done something wrong. Mapuk, a little late to the party. Good evening, Mrs. Welder Wayne, and the rest of the people in chat. Doctor Who starts again on Sunday. That's going to be good. Oh, look, this works as well. That's good news. I'm learning with it. If you didn't know, I wiped everything regarding my YouTube channel. Apart from the videos that are up on the channel, everything that I used to make them, all the artwork, everything got completely wiped off my computer. Off my cloud drive, it got wiped. I asked Google to try and recover it, and it was gone. So everything you're seeing for the last week is all the stuff that I've had to bring back and get back again. Some of it I've had to make from scratch. Some of it I've done all together. I think I'm doing pretty well at the moment, to be honest with you. But yeah, bit of a nightmare it's been. So that's added some stress to things. But I want to show you first off. Oh yeah, Jim, you had to get this into Phil. The Chargers, they're doing great, aren't they? They had one really, really good game. One. Phil, you need to become a Rams fan. That's what you need to do. See, that way you haven't got to leave the stadium, and you just have to buy a different jersey. Rams are doing really well. I'm happy with how the Rams did. You did have a poster from that. We had them made for premiere, which was held at the DGA Theatre in Hollywood. I missed the opening. Orca news soon. Oh, that'd be good. Hopefully we'll have some Orca news for you. That would be absolutely excellent. I've turned the jingle off. Look, am I that far behind again? We're at the jingle era. So listen, I will catch up on chat, but I want to get showing you some of this stuff which I've got ready for tonight. No problems, Rachel. No problems at all. Okay, so I'm going to just switch camera here. And Ian, if you're in chat, you're going to like the little overlay I've made. Now, Ian's been sending me loads and loads of these blueprints, but I really don't know which ones I've had, and I keep forgetting to put them on video. So I'm going to go through them all quickly to show you what blueprints are available from Partwork Upgrades. Now, Partwork Upgrades do have a Christmas offer, which starts on the 1st of November using promo code Xmas10. And at the moment, they've also got a Halloween offer, which is October 31st, 25% off, using code SCARY25, just so you know. So the current blueprints you can get, and this is pretty much most of the models that are out there that are available for us to do. So we've got the F40, we've got the Peugeot 205, some of these might be repeated, the DB5, which I really, really want to do. really, but not got a chance yet. The Ecto 1. We've got the Valentino Rossi's bike. Not sure what's happening with Model Space still at the moment. Hopefully we'll learn that soon. The T800 Terminator. The Routemaster bus, which I'll be using this next week, hopefully. That's coming. The I should have had these the wrong way round. Supermarine Spitfire. Hopefully the 1966 Batmobile might come soon. No news on that yet, but you've preempted that, Ian, haven't you? The Enterprise, which we all know we're having a lot of fun with at the moment. The X-Wing. All Star Wars here. The Millennium Falcon, which I'd love to see this get released again. A lot of people still want this. The oh, by the way, the X-Wing is available now through the D'Agostini Collectibles website. So if you wanted to do the X-Wing, you still can do that. The Jaguar E-Type. The DeLorean. Check that out. Another Ecto 1. Iron Man. We've done the Terminator. R2-D2. I think you've covered everything now, haven't you, Ian? The Leopard 2A6 tank. The Zero Fighter, the fire truck, which I should have used on tomorrow's video, but I'll be honest with you, I completely forgot to put this in again. I was too busy building the thing. A Ghostbusters signed plaque with all the autographs there. We've done the Peugeot. There's the Bismarck. The Dodge Charger. These are the newer ones here now. The Eleanor. The Cobra. The Shelby GT500. The Porsche 917. Knight Rider, which, I mean, that video's had 10,000 views since Monday, which is like, oh my God. Willys Jeep. And then finally, the Super Snake. And all of those blueprints are available from Partwork Upgrades. They do have an offer on as well, where if you want more than one, I believe that offer's still on, you can get that. Let me just turn that off there and go back to the chat while I have a drink. And then I'm going to show you the fire truck, Pack 1. Philip Letley, someone was saying about the Iowa battleship build. Battleship New Jersey, they say that museums hold the image rights to the ship. Also, it depends what era they want to do. How can you have the image rights for a ship? I suppose if you're building a copy of that, that's just weird. That's pretty touch and go. That must be that must be an American thing. There should be nothing stopping you copying it in other countries. All these trademarks, I never understood how trademarks work, I have to say. Part 12 Enterprise D is a car crash, right, Wayne? To be honest with you, Roadrun, it doesn't look too bad. I am concerned about those nacelle lights. People were saying, no, because we're going to have some lights at the top as well. You know what? You could have 6 of those light strips in there and you're still not going to light it enough. The light, I'll tell you now, is nowhere near enough to penetrate the copper. So I will be swapping that out with an RGB white strip. I've just got to work out the electrics for that, but we'll see how that goes. You need an overlocker. Mrs. Wildaway wants an overlocking machine for Christmas and she keeps sending me all these links. So, yeah, I suppose so. Don't worry. We'll have to see what Santa gets you, won't we? My R2D2 still model space. Really, what number are you up to then, Craig? Because I don't know. The next 4, I'm still at the beginning, really, aren't we? We're going to get to the stage in a minute where we're going to be putting the blue plaques in. Yeah, those blue LEDs aren't going to light much up at all. Hi Wayne, I've been looking for issue 4 for Battleship Mistral. Hash it out of stock. Do you know anyone to get it? DRN, no I don't, but why don't you just get hold of Agora Models and just order pack 1? Then you have some spares and then just sell the other things. You don't get a magazine, they're all online, but for an issue that early, I think you're going to be struggling to get that. Unless you go to a country where it's out and it's still on weekly release. I don't know if you've been on the German Battleship Bismarck site. I can't remember what they call it over there, actually. But that's your only other option, I'm guessing. Did you get Panini email saying they'd cancel your subscription payments? No, Ian, but you've concerned me now. I will call them tomorrow and find out. To be honest with you, and I do give the F40 and Panini and Centauri a hard time. Their customer service is really good. So I can't fault that. It's just me going between 3 places this stream, Icarus. You're on Twitch now. Hello, Helder. How's it going? You've just made me order the wearer calendar. No, I didn't mean to, Chris. I don't know if I'll be allowed one, Chris. You know, the boss and all that, and I've just bought a £150 webcam. You have to tell me what's in it. Or are you the sort of person that won't bother opening a door a day? You'll just open the whole advent calendar. And forget the fact that it ain't even December either. Agora Zero, bit of a pain as they don't mark screw packs like the other models do. Yeah, you're right. It's a bit like doing the R2-D2 build again, John. But you won't have that problem with the New York fire truck, and I'll show you why in a second. We're home on Sunday versus the Patriots. The Patriots, they're doing well. I don't think that's going to look too good. It'd be a good game to watch, though, I reckon. That game that we saw in London, me and Jim, the Jaguars and the Dolphins, right down to the last play of the game. And that last field goal, everyone in the stadium stood up. But, you know, they got their win, so everyone's happy. Oh, look, Nick's got a spare R2 binder. I never keep the magazines, Nick, so I send them off to Callum, if you're watching. Hello, Callum. Most of my magazines, if they're not going to Nigel T or Gunny in America or Howard DeForest or where else we post them through, I don't know, then they go to Callum. But we just spent £70, Mrs. Wayne, on postage of magazines out to people. So, but yeah, it's better than throwing them. At least they're going to a good home. So, are the blueprints as seen, or do they fold out like a centerfold? The blueprints you just see there, Scott, are A5 size. So they're actually made to display with your model. So if you've got it on a shelf, you'll have the blueprint on A5 size with your model. So that's how they work. You can copy the M provided in... I don't know what that means, David. Is that about the ship again? I did mention a few weeks ago about the Tiger Tag on trial in Manchester. The latest, I don't think it's going past issue 4, Michael Bradley. That's it now for trial. It is still a full release in Germany, though. So you never know. We might get it. Might get it. We'll have to see. Apparently Model Mods has a power mod for the Terminator in the works. That'd be great. I do. Chloe did put a little comment up saying it's going to be a bit delayed, though. She's having a look at that. Have a look on the Terminator site and you'll be able to see that, I'm sure. I don't know much about that, to be honest with you. Matter of fact, my Terminator's sitting down here at the moment, still with his Rams hat on. Keeps me company in the workshop. You've tried to go and they want a £500 deposit. Really? Oh my God. That you may as well just pay for the whole kit. You're waiting for your last pack of the Millennium Falcon, Chris Hubbard. Well, Vince over in Australia, I think he waited almost a year for one issue of the Falcon, which was basically the LED strips, I believe, in the engine bay. Not good. I'll open a door a day, especially day 9, as it'll be my 62nd birthday. Oh, bless. You should skip a day, Chris, for that, so that on your birthday you can open 2 doors. Spoil yourself. Yeah, $49.99. Thank you, Michael. Quite fun though, wasn't it? You were at that game. You're a Dolphins fan though. My son's a Dolphins fan. Blue Harvest Toys. Great game. Absolutely great game. Hello, Jim. How's it going? Satan's Models. See that I can say it. Just rolls off the tongue now. Okay, right. So what I'm going to do. Thank you, Jim. A bottle of Kraken for Wayne if we lose, dinner on Wayne if we win, and trust me, I'll be available for my dinner. If you win, Phil, I'll be paying for dinners all the time. I'll get them shipped out to you. I'll be shocked. We'll have to see. Okay, so let's have a look at the Agora Models New York Fire Department truck. Now, I've built pack 1. It was a pleasure to build. I really did enjoy doing the build. I'll give you advice in the video when you see that tomorrow. I gave advice in the video for things that I think you might have problems with and how to fix it. Things like the tyres, again, soaking them in a little bit of water. You don't have to do that, but I do it in the video just to help out. I do think this will be one of the builds that I am going to weather. Just so you know, I'm going to weather it up. I think it looks far too clean as a clean model, and I want it to be looking like a used fire truck. So I'm going to switch back to this camera here and we're going to open it up. Now, you're going to see me raving in the video about this, but one of the things you get, which a lot of people have been asking for, is this screwdriver. This is an absolute brilliant PHO screwdriver. It has better grip than a Wera one. You see it's got a smaller handle. It's magnetic and it really does work. And you have seen me using that on some past builds, but this is really the screwdriver of choice at the moment. If I've got screws that don't bite, then I tend to use the Wera one. But if I need to drive something in, I use this. And another thing you do get is this, which I think every single build needs. This is a screw guide. You don't take this out. It tells you all the screws that you're going to be using on this build. So if you've dropped a screw or you find a missing screw, you can just match it up to this and it will tell you exactly where you are or what screw it actually is and what the size is. Just those two things, that's stage 8 of the build, are absolutely amazing. And I'm telling you, I really, really, really wish all builds have that. That's going to be absolutely brilliant. But some of the things I've built, we've got one of the axles and suspension here, looking like that. There's the wheels on there. They go round, and I'll show you the hub on the wheel. You'll see me put that together. You'll also see some of the doors here. The doors are metal, just so you know. The windows do go up and down. I won't show you that. You can see that on tomorrow's video. But that's that one there. We've got a compartment. One of the compartments which are held in with magnets. So you can open them up, which is pretty cool. We've also got the cab. One of the cabs here, which you have to build up. And the horn. Looking like that. We've also got the horn and speaker. This is all metal, as you can see. Looking like that. What else we got? We have to make a fire hose. There's the fire hose. Looking good. We've got some small parts here. This is quite a nifty little pass. This is the is it Seagrave? Someone might have to correct me because my eyesight's terrible. But the grill and the emblem there, you have to put that emblem on, and the grill goes on separately there as well. But that's that. You're also going to be building the rear section with the toe eyes here, looking like that. What else we got? We've got another door on the other side. Again, the door is metal here. Looks good. And then finally, last couple of things. We've got one of the seats. All the detail on that. It's Seagrave, right? Excellent. My eyesight said it's terrible. A nameplate, looking like that. And finally, we started working on the top cab, which looks like that. With the condenser unit here, you've got this lovely galvanized here. This is plastic, just so you know, but it does look pretty cool. And we've got our first lot of LEDs in there. So that is everything you get in pack 1. Now that's going to be coming tomorrow morning on the stream. You'll be able to see me put that together. But I just wanted to give you an idea of what you're doing. As I said, it wasn't too hard. There were some little tricky bits, but I've gave you an idea of how to do them really easy, so you won't have a problem at all. But they do take pride of cleaning the truck, but there's just something that when I see it Berg this, I just keep thinking that it just looks the whites look too white. I don't know if it makes it sound silly, but it might just be me. It's just something's not right. That I just want to dirty it up a bit. At least put a little bit of rust around the nuts and stuff. But we'll see. We'll see. Most fire engines keep their engines spotless. Weather will have to be very subtle, I would imagine. I don't mean, John, that I'm going to just cover it in mud and stuff like that, but I do mean that it's going to have wear marks in it, where the hoses are constantly going out and in. They're not going to constantly keep repainting the engine, I'm sure. But we're you know, where it's rubbing along the sides and stuff like that. It's that sort of little fine details that I'm going to put in. But it does look good. And there is a donation. Every time you buy or someone buys one of these engines, there is a donation, I believe, made to the fire department of New York. It does detail that in the brochure guide that, again, you'll see tomorrow on the video. But really, really, really happy with that build. It's 8 stages in the pack, Craig, the first pack. But stage 8 is that screwdriver and the screw guide. But yeah, very excited with that. And if you're telling me now that we're starting to get the Routemaster notifications that they've been sent out, then that would be 3 builds in 2 weeks. Knight Rider, Fire Truck, Routemaster. Wow. My workload just went up. So, yes, I did tell Mrs. Welderwayne about that, Jim. But we're free pretty much. God. I'll have to get back to you. I'm busy the middle of November, but from then onwards, I think we're fine. We're having a new carpet fitted, actually, the end of November. See, I buy webcams. Mrs. Welderwayne decides to buy new carpet for our living room, so it's all cool. Hello, Dr. Inferno. How's it going? Don't weather it, Phil. They take very good care of their trucks. I keep saying though, something just doesn't seem right. If I stand by, I'm going to. I want to show you something. I'm doing things in the background of my studio here. I'm gonna pull an image up if I've got one. I think I have. God, I haven't said standby in a long time, have I? That's become like a World of Wayne thing now. Let's put that picture in, I think. Okay. I'm just gonna shrink it down to fit to the screen. Standby. Now this is one of the promotional videos. This is one of the promotional images of the fire truck here, and it does look really, really clean. I do agree with you, but there's something, I don't know what it is, but there's something about it that makes me think that I need to do something. I know I'm not making any sense at all at the moment. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It just looks too clean to me. It looks too clean. I don't know. Perhaps even just put in like, you know, like the I don't know. I'll have a think about it while I'm doing the build. But I mean, it does look impressive, doesn't it? But you are going to love this build, definitely. Oh, you actually bought one, Craig. Oh, there we go. You can get in touch with Chris and let him know what. Don't let him what's. That's a spoiler alert. don't let us know what's in your wearer calendar, unless of course Chris Hurst wants to know. Even the antique fire trucks look immaculate. We American take. Well, you know what, Craig? I saw a massive one in Las Vegas, and it did. It looked that pristine. The chrome was just mirror-like, but I don't know. When you see it, you'll understand. I mean, it really does look. I mean, look, it does. It looks clean. It just looks too clean to me. I don't know. Perhaps it's me just building all these other models, but we'll have to see. Oh, Dee, I hope you get better. Sorry, I missed that comment. I always miss comments. That's me for you. E-models are going to sell a 132 Lancaster X-Wing nut wings. Trouble is, it's £620. John, I don't know if you keep in touch with models, but they're apparently there should have been a Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird released, which I believe was 132 scale as well. I don't know who was the who was the producer of it, but has anyone heard about that? Because that's one of the ones I want. It was meant to come out in October, but I saw that notification probably September, and I haven't seen anything from it since. I've got a funny feeling it's Revel. Could be Tamiya. Don't know. You found the riveted steel plate. It's the font. Send me an email with your name and I'll send you. Oh, right. Okay. Sorry, D. Hello, Bruce. How's it going? Lots of small stickers missing. I mean, some of these things, Chris, on this, all the details are already on them. So the seats looking like that. All of those details you see there has already been done for you. All of this in the middle's been done. All of that's been done. The only thing I had to do with this part was put this bottom piece on this piece here. They are glued in. Now, just so you know, compared to other builds, 80% of this build, I'd say, is glue. You're going to need glue. The other 20% is screwing in for pack 1. I don't know what the rest of the build's going to be like, but that's just an idea of what that build is. You need to see the size of the advent calendar. You saw the guy bringing it to door, thought it was typical Amazon over packaging. I thought you were about to say, Craig, that there's actually a saw in the advent calendar. You're going to do 2? Why are you doing 2, Jim? If anything gets damaged or scuffed, we replace it or the shop fix it immediately. Really? Wow. Well, you know what, Kaylen? I'm amazed. I don't know then. I don't know. Perhaps it's the fact that it's the old adage of the old. Do you remember the Kenner? Showing my age now. The Kenner Star Wars ads for the figures in 1978, 1979, perhaps going into 1980 as well. That you got the kids playing with the Star Wars figures, having lightsaber battles in a forest. or they're on the Death Star and they're walking along with their figures, and you thought that looks amazing, but you just haven't got the same impact when you put it on home in the carpet with the wallpaper behind it. It's just lost that ambience. Perhaps that's what I'm seeing, because all the adverts I've seen have either been on a white screen, or as you'll see the photos in the brochure with a New York skyline in the background. And perhaps because I'm building it here just on a workstation, I'm missing that whole depth of the diorama. The diorama, that's what's missing. I blame Phil. Phil, you got me into the dioramas with the ET spaceship, which is not working at the moment. That's interesting. Alexa, turn on the workshop.
Okay.
It's working now. I'm happy. Got a little bit concerned then. Hello, Howard. How's it going? Highway, twist someone's arm. I want that Eddie Stobart truck. And how's the workshop? Workshop is lovely. Absolutely lovely, Howard. The workshop names, I've got some new plates. I've just done Robert Beveridge because I did that while he was here. We're getting in on there. I'm trying to do 5 at a time and putting them up. So I will update social media for that and show you what they look like. But yep, we're cracking on with that. Oh, you've just been reading the instructions. It's quite an easy first pack, I have to say. I don't know how easy it's going to get past that. I think the 2 big problems you're going to have while you're doing the build are the tyres. The instructions say just push it in. If you need to get it warm, then just trust me, put it straight into hot water. Otherwise, you're going to have a lot of issue. What was the other issue? Let me think. I don't think there was another issue, actually. These doors. There was one. These handles here for the doors, when we put these in, make sure you push down at the center end, not this end here, because there is a risk of you breaking those. Those handles are plastic, but they do put the window down. But I show you how to do that in the video as well. That's pretty much it, really. So, quite a good build. Absolutely loved it. But I said, first thing tomorrow, that will be out on the channel. There you go. Look, Mrs. Welder Wayne, she's got the tracking details for the parcel she sent. So you've got some Iron Man magazines on the way. Oh, and you've also got the X-Wing mount, Bruce. That's on the way as well. That's what cost the most money. It was the X-Wing mount. It would be Revell and it's 1/48 scale. You think it's out though? Really, Ashley? Because I want to do it, but I mean, I had the opportunity to build a model in Duxford. They had one, but it was tiny. It was like my I don't even think I got it here. My 747 I built. It was a real tiny thing. I like big. I like big. Fire truck cleanliness is part of the requirements for being a fireman. They're always clean enough to eat off of. Oh, I wasn't aware of it. In the UK, it's nothing like that. We're lucky they're red in the UK. They really don't take much care of them at all. Mainly because people keep throwing stuff at them, which is really weird. Why would you want to throw things at someone who's trying to help? I don't understand this country sometimes. It's weird. But I mean, I'll tell you, well, we can keep it clean. There's just something that I don't know. I think it's the diorama. That's what it is. It needs to be in a good diorama. That's it. That's what that yeah. I've convinced myself now. There we go. Revel 0967 Lockheed SOS Blackbird 148. Is that the one that's just come out, David, or has that been out a while? Because the one that I'm talking about came out in October. It came out this month, so it's brand new. What we need is a decap pack. We're missing logos and writings. Bergdis, you'd be the knowledge on that because I don't really know much about it. So you'd have to let us know what decals and stuff are missing. As a matter of fact, I think that would be a great help for all the modders out there and Agora models to show what additional things there are that can go on this. But I don't know without seeing pictures and stuff. When I was in Hereford and Worcester Fire Service, their main department was next to Carmichael stores. So if they needed spares, they just went next door. Oh, Philip, you should come to Corby. The fire engines there are a complete mess. Actually, they're not too bad compared to Basildon. Oh my God. I mean, I know that because they used to do open days where they'd clean your car and show you around the fire station and stuff. I know, I keep setting everyone's Alexas off. I could be really nasty, couldn't I? And just start shouting random things to your Echo Dot and getting them to add them to your shopping list. Check my WhatsApp. I don't know where my phone is. At the moment, just so you know, I've got an old iPhone 6. My old phone, I've gave to my son because I've got a picture here. That's cool. Because I've got a brand new iPhone 13 coming next week, and he goes back to his mum's on Halloween. So I said he can have the phone now, and I'll get mine on Wednesday. Oh my God, Jim's just sent me a picture. Jim, do you mind if I just show that? Wow, you're right. It's immaculate. That's what you see. My brain can't comprehend it now. Seeing it as a real picture rather than just like a model. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty impressive, I have to say. Wow. Hello, Lauren. Afternoon. Oh, and Bergdus has sent me a picture on Instagram as well. Can I bring that up? 1 second. Stand by. Instagram. Again, because I've restored my computer, trying to find everything is a living nightmare. Is that Instagram? No, that's Instagram. Okay. Not now. Aha. We've got a picture coming. Right, okay. Oh, yeah, wow. Oh, okay, let's save that. Hang on, stand by. And I'm going to put this on, oh, God, hang on. Fire truck. Change that. Browse. Okay, so Berg just sent me this. This is how live and interactive the stream is. It's quite a small picture, unfortunately, but you'll get the idea. Transition that across. That's the sort of thing we're looking at there. You're right. It's absolutely immaculate. The tires have got a little bit of wear on them, but look. See what I mean on this picture though. The just behind this door here, the number 9 door. You see that metal? It's not gleaming metal. It's got a dull sort of look to it. That's some of the things that I'm looking at. You know, the bodywork's immaculate, but it's the metal. It hasn't got that worn-in look. Which, you know, you can keep it as clean as you want. You're still going to have that sort of worn-in look, I'm guessing. Let me just minimise that a little bit more. But you're right, though. God, it's immaculate. Absolutely immaculate. Oh, excellent. When are you starting the 747 diorama? Soon. I've just run out of time at the moment, Scott. But I am slowly, I think from next week, fully caught up. But I do want to get working on the victory. Because again, Phil posted on his Instagram, Sprueverse, of his victory, and he's well ahead of me now. He's done all the gun ports, which I'm envious. Oh, there we go, David. Look, SR71 due for release in November now, so it's been put back to November. See, I knew there was a new one. It's definitely Revel, though. Excellent. Blue Harvest Toys. You couldn't get your X-Wing stamp right on the bracket, so you sold it. Well, my bracket, as you can see, I bent because I didn't want it to be like perfectly level. I wanted it to be at an angle, so I bent it. So I've got that sort of look on it there. But I didn't use the bracket that came with it, hence why I sent it to Gummy. Our tracks at my fire department are all white, and they are so much fun to clean. We have to clean them after every fire. But what about the metal, though? I mean, Kalen, sorry, you can keep it as clean as you want, but the constant work on that galvanized steel of walking on it, rubbing on it, and stuff like that. Surely they don't keep that. You're going to have wear marks and scratch marks on it, right? I guess. I don't know. I'm not at the moment, Howard, to be honest with you. On my local news agents, I think they're up to issue 4 at the moment. But no, I haven't seen anyone. Is anyone building it online? On YouTube? I don't know. Don't know. You're in a wrestling show on Halloween, Derek. Where's that? Battle Royale, really? Oh my god. That's going to be pretty cool. Just weather the tyres. You know what, Bruce? Every single build that I've done, I've had an email saying you need to scratch the tyres up. They're looking too new. So perhaps it's one of those things. I mean, I very rarely weather things anyway until it's fully completed. So once I'm looking at the fully completed model, I think then I'll be like, okay, yeah. Sent you a picture of the advent calendar via email. I did have the picture. Is that a different one, Craig? Or the one that you've got there? Stand by. Because God, nothing works on this computer. Okay, right. So I've got that here. No, that's the binder. Oh, right. Okay. CRJFB. I will read your email in a second. I've got the original picture. I can't see another picture, Craig. Don't know. You went to Carmichael bankruptcy sale in '92. You could have bought a paint shop big enough for an airport fire engine for 500. Oh my God. Wow. Phelim, I'm not doing anything this year. Normally I have the kiddies with me, so we'll deck out the house and we'll carve pumpkins. But because they're not here, we haven't done that this year. So there you go. You've got your iPhone. I've got a Pro Max coming on Wednesday. I've had to wait a month for it. I ordered it a month ago, but there was a waiting list. So I am waiting. So, I mean, I've had an Android Samsung, just like yourself, for probably the last 10 years. So I'm going back to iPhone. Hence why I'm just using an iPhone 6. And I've got that the way I want it. So that when I get the 13, I could just restore from backup and I haven't got to muck around by setting it up. But that's on the way. Monogram did a really good 172 SR71. You don't really see many models of that at the moment, though, Ian. That's probably why they're bringing one out in November. They probably heard me on my live stream saying that I want one. That is STO 1007, the very truck we're building. Is it? Where did you see that, Berg? This? Didn't your features feature on the Agora Models website? I think they did, didn't they? Craig, Simflord, you can always make Mrs. Welder Wayne's doll's house into a diorama. Make pretend flames on it and have the truck put it out. Pretend flames. Pretend flames. Craig. How could we upgrade that to sort of like, you know, just warm flames, perhaps hot, you know? I want it so that when Mrs. Welder Wayne sees it, her eyes light up. And then her eyebrows. And then her hair. No, if I burn that down, oh, I would be living out here. They usually buy new trucks every 5 years to replace the others. They run them around and clean them every week. So there must be a museum of fire trucks then, I would have thought, Howard. I mean, we've got transport museums over here just talking about the Routemaster, where there's loads of Routemasters in pretty much every museum. Is that like that in America? Do you have fire trucks in museums? Again, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Stuart Edwards, if you can link me at wayne@worldofwayne.co.uk, I'll check that one out. That'd be excellent. Hello, Jamesy boy. How's it going? The metal does tend to wear. Oh, cool. I thought it was just me that they like replace the galvanized metal as well. But you wear it out cleaning it. Michael, you've sent me a picture on Facebook as well. It's hard for me to access Facebook on here because I've got 3 screens on the go. And you know what? This is the first stream that I've done where I haven't dropped a single frame. Touch wood. You know that's gonna happen soon. Oh, here we go. All right. So yeah, there's another picture here. Right, hang on a second. So yeah, Michael Bradley's just sent me this picture. Stand by. You're going to see the picture on the screen change in a second. There you go. So. See, there's some wear on there. Mainly on the metal parts. The painted parts are immaculate. But look at that detailing at the top. The ladder 9, it just says truck. It's like a... Is that an advertising board at the top there? Interesting. Look, fast pack. You're right about the decals, Bergdis, as well. I'm really interested in this now, I tell you. Because I've started building it, it just spikes my interest. Some things should not be weathers, but others look better. I think we'll wait to see it at the end, but I hope you enjoyed the video tomorrow, definitely. You're down to your last 22 DeLorean kits, mostly the tracks. Oh, those Dr. Infernos, I'm telling you, Kevin, those things are going to drive you nuts. Just having one tie, one track, one tie, one track, one tie, one track. It's like that for like 30 issues. Matthew, Monday. I'll have the other 2 done on Monday so we can see how they look. And then I can get a better idea about that nacelle light. But I mean, a lot of people didn't think that I was telling the truth with the nacelles are separately powered. They are separately powered, I'm sure they are. And they've got a switch on each one to turn them off. So you've got a switch for the battle bridge. You'll have a switch for the saucer. You'll have a switch for the nacelles. I don't even think it's remote control either. So there you go. Yeah, I am curious about that too. I haven't heard a thing. As a matter of fact, I haven't got any more IXO collections to build. I believe that they've got the new Porsche and the new Peugeot are out shortly. So because the instructions are on their website. But I haven't heard anything from them. Here's a question. What made you start a YouTube channel and building models? Mrs. Welder Wainscott. She's the bonus behind all of this. She's the backbone. Because as I said, my channel was to do with everything that I do in my life. So the first video was about an eclipse. There was an eclipse on the day, a partial eclipse. I filmed that. Then I was opening loot crates. Then I was just doing random things on Warcraft. It was completely random until the Millennium Falcon come out. And then it was her idea that perhaps I should build it online. And the rest is history. I do occasionally do things which aren't models, like the Star Wars encyclopedias. On Saturday, we're doing the light review on, I'll be doing Welcome to the Cave. We do these, I mean, these are model related, but this is just a chance for us as a community to get together and have a chat. So, so I do diversify a little bit. And sometimes if I'm on the jaunt around Scotland or something, I'll film something like that. Especially if I find it something that might be interesting to other people, then I'll film it. But there you go. It's all part of the community. You've got an iPhone 13 as well. Wow. I'm slow to the boat on that one then, Jacob. You got room for a sofa bed in the workshop. I'll have to get rid of the workstation that I've just bought for a sofa bed. I can probably say this floor in here is so comfy here, and I can probably sleep on the floor. Fire trucks retired can be sold to private people for whatever they really. Wow. You bought your wife a new fridge for her birthday. I got all choked up when I saw her face light up when she opened it. Good joke, Mark. I was thinking about buying my wife an iron or the vacuum cleaner for Christmas. I mean an overlocking machine. What did I say? I meant an overlocking machine. That's what I'm getting my wife for Christmas. Most fire trucks are made by a firm called Pierce. What's this Seagrave then? Come on, someone fill me in. Why has this got Seagrave on the front? In metal. What's that all about? No idea. I'm learning as we go along. This is why I love doing these builds as well. I get to learn so much about it. I'm actually donating my land and I built it. Oh, excellent. I'm doing that with the Bismarck once it's built. The Agora Bismarck. So that's going to be donated. The Carrot Ladder 9 is a 2013 model. Our truck is a 2001 STO 1007 Seagrave Tower 2001 truck number 7. Berg, I believe you are now the font of knowledge to go to if I've got any issues. So I'll just email you if I need some information. Swandling Coat, if I pronounce that right, as a brand new fire station built a few years ago. In fact, it's more of a community hub. Swandling Coat, why does that mean something to me? Swandling Coat. Isn't that the place where they're building a Paramount theme park in London? Am I right? They've got a brand new Paramount theme park, which I believe is going to have a Star Trek land, which could be interesting. Trying to get back into Esther's Good Books. Tell me about it. You know what? After these Thursday night streams, I'll walk in with whatever drink of choice I'm holding, whether it be a rum or a coffee, and I'm like looking over the top going... And she'll either give me the eye roll, or she'll be looking down and give me the look over the glasses. 8 months left to being in the army and then on to being a firefighter. Oh, good luck with that, Alan. That's excellent. I haven't forgotten you, Alan. I've still got your email for that part, just so you know. I'm just waiting to be able to do a review, but as I said, haven't had any Ecto ones for ages. So I have saved your email. So I've got all your address details still, no problems at all. Are there loads of fire truck companies? Seagrave's just one of the many. Gotcha. The Peterman Car Museum in LA has a great fire truck. Want to go? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. You know what, Phil, we're talking about the Transport Museum in Washington. Apart from Duxford, that will be the second one that I've ever been to. I haven't really been to transport museums. Even the London Transport Museum, which I believe's got some of the James Bond cars and the DB5, I haven't been. Something that I definitely want to do, definitely. Because you know what, when you start building models like this, you get an eye for detail. Especially, I mean, cars wasn't my thing, but now I've got an eye for details of what I'm looking at. Especially like when we went to Jaguar with Ian Partwork upgrades, seeing like the spokes on the tyres and how they're laid out, then looking at the interiors and how the switches are laid out. And it's that sort of detail which would have completely skipped me by before. But as we do like the Jaguar build, you watch some of the pictures that I've taken of completely inanimate things that I thought might be of interest later on in the build. But there you go. Check my email now. Hang on a second. Stand by. I can't believe we haven't dropped a frame tonight. I'm so happy with this new setup. And this package I'm using to stream, as I said, I don't where are you sending it to the right email address? wayne@worldofwayne.co.uk. There's nothing in my spam. There's nothing in my inbox. No. But Randy Fisher sent me an email. You're a Rams fan. It's all good. Oh, bless. Take care, Hilda. See you later, mate. Oh, my God. Where's the time gone? 8:55 already. All talk about fire trucks tonight, isn't it? I so hope you like this video. I was so pleased and chuffed when it was done today that I was like, oh. So I emailed Agora and I said, when can I release it? And they said tomorrow. So I was like, oh, that'd be excellent. So I'm glad I can get that out for you tomorrow. You got a great motor museum up the road in Newbury Bridge with a replica Bluebird. Oh my God. Well, you know what? We when we went to Caerphilly to drop off that prize to the 205, we passed Bewley, and they've got a motor museum down there. I mean, we actually drove past Silverstone while the British Grand Prix was going on. Never done that either. So there you go. Hello, Mother. How's it going? We are keeping very well. I visited my mum earlier on today. She's back from our holiday. That's where I was a couple of weeks ago when I took them to Skegness. So we're just finishing up here. It's late at night. It's almost time for bedtime. What car would you say is a good car for beginners? Bruno, I'd say one of the GT500s, like the Super Snake. I think that's quite good. As a matter of fact, I don't think I've had too many problems with the Cobra either. The Cobra is quite a good one, especially when you actually piece them together. Raymond, I intend to. I'm hoping to do that next month. Should be good. I will take loads of pictures if I do. See, that's the sort of thing I'll put up on the channel. You're printing flippers. Okay, Chris, take care. Also, the FDNY Fire Foundation has a fire store in New York City that has a fire engine on planes. Really? Wow. Coventry Motor Museum. You see, I could have been there. I haven't visited there. Wait, what's going on with the Jaws build? But the Jaws diorama, if you saw the last one of that, we did it on a live stream, failed abysmally. But we are doing the Orca, and we'll have some more news about that in November, I'm sure. So we'll be able to see what's going on with that. Looking forward to that as well. Can't wait. But Dodge Charger, I'm still waiting for parts. As a matter of fact, that's down there at the moment. And we've also got the Eleanor down there at the moment. Next week, just so you know, we're going to have Star Trek, Iron Man, R2-D2, Spitfire, and hopefully Route Master. But again, I don't know when that's being shipped out, although some people said that they've got the Route Masters there. I found that out last week, actually, David Bassett, about the Route Masters, because I was trying to find the one that this one's modelled on, and I actually know where it is at the moment. It's actually in Colchester being repaired at the moment, but the one that we're building from Agora that's modelled on has done quite a few shows at Canvey Motor Museum, and they were the ones who advised me where it currently is at the moment. So it's all good. So you know the secret, Jim? What secret? Oh, that secret. Oh yeah, bless you. Anyway, listen, thank you for joining me tonight. I said tomorrow we have got the fire truck coming out. When Saturday we're going to be doing, I'm going to show you what this lamp's all about, so I'll film that tomorrow, and then on Monday we'll have the Star Trek Enterprise. But it's been a great night talking about fire engines tonight. You've made me want to go and get an encyclopedia on it, or start looking things up on the internet. So Berg this. I thank you for all that information as well. But until next time, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next week.